According to the Garud Purana, there are 3 things that should never be used after the death of a person. Lord Shri Krishna also states that everyone who is born on this earth is destined to die. The time of death is determined by fate, and it is inevitable. No one can escape death when the time comes. It is seized by time itself. However, a person should always perform deeds that prevent them from going to hell after death. The Garud Purana describes several sinful actions that lead humans to hell. Sinful individuals experience immense suffering during their death. On the other hand, virtuous individuals have a peaceful death, and they do not suffer when the time comes. The Garud Purana also discusses individuals who do not attain liberation after death. Their souls remain trapped on earth, and even performing rituals for them cannot help them find release. Lord Shri Krishna emphasizes that nothing truly belongs to humans in this world. Everything must be left behind after death. The body is not truly ours. It is only a means for performing actions. Therefore, the body should be used solely for virtuous deeds and should never be misused. However, humans often get entangled in material desires after acquiring a body. They become so immersed in worldly attachments that they forget the eternal truth and the existence of God. Even after death, these attachments persist, and the soul remains tied to them. The soul becomes mentally disturbed by these attachments, even in the afterlife. Now, let's understand the 3 things described in the Garud Purana that one should never use after a person's death. If you are using someone's belongings after their demise, I encourage you to watch the entire video to gain insights. The first thing is the clothing of the deceased person. According to the Garud Purana, one should never use the clothing of a deceased individual. This is because even after death, the energy of that person remains connected to their clothes. Sometimes, people start using the clothes of their departed loved ones in their memory. However, wearing the clothes of a deceased person brings negative energy onto oneself. This negative effect can also impact one's mental well-being. You can keep the clothing of your deceased loved ones as a remembrance in your home, but you should never wear them. If you wish, you can donate their clothes for the liberation of their soul or immerse them in a river. The second thing is the jewelry of the deceased person. According to the Garud Purana, one should never use the jewelry of a deceased individual. People are more attached to their jewelry than their clothes. Hence, even after death, the energy of the person remains connected to their jewelry. However, if the person has specifically gifted you their jewelry before passing away, you can use it. But if the person has left their jewelry at a certain place, you should never use it. Otherwise, this could have a negative impact on your life. You can either wear the jewelry as a tribute or keep it as a remembrance in your home. The third thing is the watch of the deceased person. The Garud Purana does not specifically mention about watches, but according to astrology experts, one should never use the watch of a deceased individual. This is because the watch remains connected to that person throughout their lifetime. The watch contains the time cycle of their life, capturing all the good and bad times they experienced. Those who wear the watch of a deceased person might have to face severe problems. So, my friends, these were the 3 things that should never be used from a deceased person. I hope you found this information valuable. Please like the video and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.